before, I'm going to record this for you, is that like
Okay.
what I loved about Jericho, and then Elise is the same way, is like they're fitness instructors. And so Beachbody, a lot of times hires trainers to teach these workouts. And so they're teaching these workouts from like a personal trainer aspect, which is fine. It's totally fine. But
Standpoint.
you can feel the difference, and like it's just a different mindset, feeling, everything when it's a group fitness instructor like Shalene, like Sean, they're like motivators, born motivators. So Jericho in Morning Meltdown 100,
No, I do know that because
yeah. So
I've noticed over the years that I've been drawn to the sorry.
Yeah, but that's why I loved Morning Meltdown 100. It's on the beat. She's using the music to work out. She's an instructor, and you'll see, like, you're just gonna be like, oh yeah, this is really good. And I know Bar Blend is gonna be the same way. So for me personally, that's why I really like it, have faith in the bar program. And just that, like, the bar blend, I don't even think uses equipment. I'm not sure, maybe lightweight. Okay, so
sorry, of course, this phone has not been ringing until just now, but I think it's because it's getting later in the day. People are waking up and calling in.
No, it's okay. You're getting your car repaired?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So where we start with is like, did you download the coach manual that's in the portal?
I do have it on my computer. Yep.
Okay. So print that out, and that's like a great resource of where everything is and whatnot. But like the first thing is like writing down your goals. You know this. And like just what you just said, like, a couple of minutes ago about like, I just need to start doing something that I love again, and that makes me happy, and that makes me feel good. Those are a part of the goals that you want to write down, because this has to be a good for you. You have to connect it to that emotional place of like, this makes me happy, this makes me feel good, I'm helping other people. So write your goals down for, your fitness as well as your business, like what you want to do with this in the next 12 months. Like you said, I want to start to turn a profit right away. I want to start to earn my income back. So goals, write those down, send those to me. Okay, fitness, business. And then where we start is pretty simple. It's just like starting with your list, like making that contact list. So where are you with that? Because you did Beachbody before, you've done Unique, you're on social media, like you have content. So have you organized?
Yeah, well, and just, in terms of, I have a good base of people who already know me from kind of like a health interest background. So that's not new to them, like me being involved in that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, you're already positioned in health and fitness. So it's probably just a matter of you making an announcement or reaching out to people one-to-one and being like, hey, I'm getting started with this again. Are you interested in doing it with me? Right?
Yes. And well, because I never, I have a page and I've still been posting on it off and on. So, and I know the page still has action on it. So I never let that go. And I still have a YouTube channel. I don't do anything on it, but I've got some avenues that had already been started that I could plug back into.
You mean a like page?
Like a Facebook business page.
Okay, for like fitness or health and fitness?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, those are good. So what you want to do is ultimately, like you said, I want to start to earn some money back. So a couple things like you want to look at people signing up now. They can either sign up two ways, okay? They can buy a challenge pack, but the challenge pack is really geared towards the launch that's going on. So right now we're in the middle of the work, which personally is like insanity on crack from what I've seen. And I'm not doing the program, but that's the program that, you know, is in the launch mode right now. And that's what's on sale outside of like just the all access pass. Okay. So if anyone wanted the work, the only way they can buy it is with a challenge pack because it's on VIP release. It doesn't get released in BOD until spring. Okay. And then this same exact thing will happen with bar in December. You will only be able to get bar in a challenge pack because will be on VIP release. So outside of the work, people can just get started for the $39 BOD membership. And what we're really recommending is the $39 coach fee. So I did a business presentation. I'll send you the recording and you can skim through it and then you can watch how I present it towards the end. It's just so you kind of understand where we're coming from. But for example, let's say like a friend wants to do Morning Meltdown 100 with you, okay? What we would recommend is like for her to pay a one-time $39 coach fee so that she gets all her supplements at 25% off, okay? So she pays a $39 coach fee and then she pays a $39 BOD membership, okay? And then of course the $15.95 a month. But I explain it to people like you're paying for like a Costco membership one time. And then you get to buy anything inside your store like Shakeology, Energize, Performance Line, Collagen, bars, whatever, at 25% off. And you can buy them on your own timeline. Okay. So here's the best deal, which is the all access challenge pack. This is the best deal. But a lot of people are just not ready to make that financial commitment, or they'll just be like, okay, well, let me think about it. Or, I'm going to do it in a month. And you're like, no, we need to start on Monday. So this is like that. Yeah. It's a downsell, but you're still enrolling them as a coach. Okay. Now you get 15% on BOD memberships. So, or not 15%, you get, I think 40% on BOD memberships. So a $39 BOD membership, you get $15 in commission. So that doesn't sound like a lot, but if you sell 10 a month, it
adds up quick.
Yeah, that would be $150. You sell 10 3-month memberships in 1 month, it's $150. If you sell a challenge pack, each one is $50, but they're a lot harder to move. So it's
Makes sense.
Yeah, you do the math. And if they don't want to do the coach initial startup and get the discount and just do the $39, they can, of course. But I would even use that as a further downsell, because if you can get them in as a coach and then a 3-month, now you're going to start to build your team. And then what also has changed, and you want to check this out, is how to use the share a cart link. And that is in the new coach manual. There's a direct link that you can click on inside the manual, and it's a YouTube video. But now, like what I did with you, and it's so awesome. So like you have a friend you're talking to, and she's like, yeah, I'm interested. How much is it? So you can give them the information, but then ask for their email. And there's an app, you go in, you put their email in, it will tell you if they're a Beachbody customer already. It will tell you if they're a BOD member already. So you know how sometimes you are talking to someone, you don't know if they're a customer under another coach? This will tell you.
Yes.
And
Okay.
it will also convert them to you immediately. So before they had to like email coach relations, and they don't have to do that anymore.
Yes.
Now you have control through share a cart. So you're able to go into this app, put her name in, for example, and then you fill out the shopping cart of whatever it is they're going to buy. So let's say she's going to sign up as a coach for $39. She's going to buy the 3-month bod. Maybe she wants to try the 10-pack of Energize. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make recommendations of what you love, and you're going to just put them in the cart. So
Okay. And then she can go take things out as she wants.
Yes.
Okay.
But this is where it's critical when you build your story and you can share, like, these are the products I've used. These are the products I love, you know, and then when you send her the link, then you tell her that, okay, here's what's in the cart. I put the 3-month membership. I put the coach fee. And then I also put in 3 of my favorite products. You can take them out, and I tell them that. You can take them out simply, but I really think these will help you based on what your goals are. And if you wanted them, I just wanted to make it as easy as possible for you. So
okay, great. So you don't have to go look for them.
Yes. And what happens is either they buy them because they're right there. And what Beachbody does now too is when you start to buy a couple of items, they start to give you a discount on the next items, but there's no rhyme or reason for it. You wouldn't know that ahead of time until you're in Share a Cart, but they're going to see it. So for example, if you put a $39 membership, a $39 coach fee, and then you add Energize, like the full pack of it, it might say savings of now $20 because you spent so much. So she will see that, and then you'll be able to go to her and be like, hey, I threw in Energize. I love it. I use it every day. You can take it out, but there's a special going on, and you'll see it in the cart, and you're getting $20 off. So there's definitely some support there for you to give them a call to action. And then here's what happens. They buy it. A lot of times they do because it's just right there. But even if they don't buy it, whenever people sign up with me, whether, you know, as a coach or as a customer, I send them a welcome packet, and I send out samples of whatever they didn't buy. So if they bought Shakeology, then I'm going to send them Energize, Hydrate, a bar, like whatever I have in my pantry. And then, you know, like a little note and welcoming them. And now I just exposed them twice on the same product. And then they're going to be in the challenge, and they're going to see other people talking about the product. And I upsell. So it's upselling, and it works. And so the reason I'm sharing this journey with you is because you want to understand that even though you might be bringing them in at $39, you're going to upsell them. Somewhere in the journey, they are going to get on the other products, and it's just bringing them in at that low offer versus like before we used to just bring people in for free, like run all free groups. Where now it's like, well, it's $39 for 3 months, and actually you get your first 2 weeks free. So they're not being charged for 41 days for bod. So they would get charged the coach fee right away, but they wouldn't get charged for the bod for 2 weeks. Okay. So all of those are pluses. They're pluses that you have in your back pocket. And you can lead with the challenge pack and say, hey, this is the best deal, because it is the best deal. But we also have this option too. Okay. And now you've kind of taken that price objection. You've taken the price objection out the door. So it's like, if they don't want to sign up for $39, then it's something else, you know? But that's what you kind of want to think of. If I were to sell, oop, did I lose you? I lost you. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, did I lose you for a second?
There we go.
So as far as like as far as making money, you want to think about, if I were to sell 10 3-month memberships in the next 30 days, that would be $150. And that is really easy. It really is. 3 months, come on. And the first 2 weeks are free.
No, it makes sense though.
And then anything you upsell inside Share a Cart or through the challenge group process, you're going to earn commission on those items as well. And that's just going to be even more. But like, if you kind of just put your focus on, okay, if I sell a challenge pack, I make $50. But if I sell each bod, 3-month bod is 15, but it's a lot easier to move those. Okay. So that's kind of how you'll bring people in. And Morning Meltdown is now inside bod. So you don't have to sell the challenge pack for Morning Meltdown now. So as I'm bringing people in now,
Okay.
I'm giving them that option. If they want Shakeology and they want all of it bundled, here it is. But if not, here's a second offer. It's positive action through choice. So either way, you're going to win, because either they're going to come, if they come in on the high offer, well, great, you get Success Club points and you're going to earn more money, right? But if you bring them in on the low offer, they might sign as a coach right away, and then you'll upsell them. And bod is what hooks people. So as soon as you bring them in and they fall in love with the workouts, they're not going to go anywhere. And you can upsell them because they have a Shakeology 7-pack and they have an Energized 10-pack. And so those are good ways too to just get people on the product. Your internet is bad?
Yeah, just the connections. I don't know why it looks like it's at full strength, but whatever.
That's okay. That's okay. But does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, actually makes, I mean, that's, yeah, because basically you're just describing a funnel with, you know, multi-opportunities and kind of like that card journey, like Shalene always likes to, so I totally get it. And that way, there's not, because challenge packs, I don't want to say they felt icky, but it was easy for customers or people to get the wrong impression about like you pushing on Shakeology on the people. And that sometimes that was problematic. And so I like that the downsell takes that out of it. And then if they want to step into it on their own, that doesn't turn into objection for everything.
Right. Exactly. Because before it was kind of like if they said no to a challenge pack, we like lost the lead. And now it's like, what are we doing? So we have like I have a whole training call on building volume, and that this is where this is discussed, and talking about like selling individual products and lower price products and whatnot. But so that kind of gives you an idea of what to sell and how to make some money, like for right now and the year.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, so you want to like start to make your contact list, like start with, you know, obviously like start with your databases, at least organizing your platforms, getting your warm market, people that you said like that are already interested in Morning Meltdown. We have 2 webinars that happen every week through Platinum Presenters now. So every Tuesday is a new coach training. Okay.
Okay.
And then every Thursday is a Get Physically Financially Fit presentation. And that's the one I just did this Thursday. And that would be like for anyone who just wants to learn about the products and the coaching at a discount. I can send you my recording. You can kind of just skim through it. But I'm presenting what I just explained to you. So
okay. It's an opportunity call.
It's an opportunity call, but I'm coming from the angle of as a coach, you get the best savings opportunities and opportunity to earn through referrals. So I'm coming at them more from like the community and the savings and the discount and buying from yourself inside your store. And if you want to build a business, I'm going to inspire you that it can be done. But I just want to bring more people in. I want to bring in more numbers, not just people who want to build a business.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. We're building an actual community.
Yeah, I want to bring, if you don't want to, so if you don't want to build a business, then I want you to come in as a customer and get a discount on the products and join our team and our community for fun, And if you're not ready to do that, then I just want you to come in as a customer, so it's like you said, it's the funnel. And so it is presented all in that webinar, where with the price points and everything. So it's not just a business opportunity. It's more so the hottest products, hottest workout programs and the hottest products this fall. And then every season we change it according to what's going on. So this presentation talks a lot about like the work, peppermint mocha, collagen, like that's what's going on right now. And then the 3-month membership. Okay. And then we'll change it when bar comes out, and it'll all be featured around bar and that challenge pack or the 3-month membership. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes.
So on platinumpresenters.com, you can go there and you can sign up yourself for like the new coach training, business presentation, just so you can see how it's going to work. And then that's what you would want to be inviting guests to, is that Thursday night presentation. Again, I have a recording that you could use if someone wanted to watch it right now, but we have the live every week and we want you to use that. Wow. Okay. So those are your sharing tools that will really help explain this for you. And then I also create like info, like sales pages for the workout programs without the prices on them for the team. So I have like a morning meltdown, ClickFunnels landing page.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
we create them. My marketing girl creates them for every program, and they're for the whole team, so they're not attached to an email list or anything. So people can send them there, and there's all the information right there except the price. Because we want you to deliver the price and however you want to do it. But there's the testimonials, there's the YouTube videos, there's like everything that they would want to know about the program on a landing page. Okay, so I will send that to you.
Yeah, that sounds good, because I can get that out to people right away.
Yes, and then I want you to look up how to use the share a cart. So that is in the new coach manual, so write that down.
Okay.
I'm not sure what page, but it's like at the bottom of one of the pages, and it says like, click here to learn how to use share a cart, and it just shows you how to use the app.
Okay. All right. Well, I can say I have that loaded like on top of my laptop right now. So.
Okay. Yeah, and it'll take you 5 minutes. And then the last thing, and then I'll let you ask any questions. But like what I do with all my new coaches, like the first 2 weeks of their launch, and I have this inside the academy, but I have them make a list of like 10 people, their top 10 people that they want to get this in front of. So you want to think of like, who do I want to get involved in my business in some way, right? So some people will join as a coach, some people will join as a customer, and some people will come in as a connector. And a connector is really someone that doesn't join but loves you, and they're going to connect you to other people. They're going to refer you out. Okay. So your top 10 list should be like your hottest people. If you were going to open a restaurant down the street and you were going to grand open that restaurant, who would you invite to just come and support you. You're not asking them to buy anything. You're just like, hey, I'm grand opening my business. We're doing a live presentation this week featuring like the hottest fall workout programs and products. And my job is for my first week of my business is to invite my top 10 friends to just come and watch. And however many you can get to watch the presentation in the first week, I will mail them a free sample for you. So we can mail them a free sample of like Shakeology and Energize together. And that would be your incentive for them. So you could tell them that. Like, I can invite 10 people to come and watch this. And in turn, just for watching it and giving me your feedback, I'm going to send you some free samples.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Everybody loves free. Yes.
Because we just want people to know what it is you're doing and not assume what you're doing. Because even if they know Beachbody, like Beachbody's evolved. There's new workouts, there's new products, there's new price points, there's new, so we want them in front of the presentation, and then you can follow up and be like, hey, tell me what you like best about it. If it's not for them, you want to offer them the opportunity to refer you. So I really recommend to put together a standard referral program, even if it's a $10 Amazon card for every person they refer to you, because Amazon, you can do e-cards.
Oh, okay.
Through email, and it's like this. But if you have someone that loves you, but they don't want to join, then you want to offer that up to them. Well, hey, if you know anyone that might be interested in doing this workout, and you can
Here you go. At the thank you.
Or you can do it in gift cards. But then the people that watch it, and then they're like, yeah, I think I might be interested in doing the 3-month membership that she was talking about. And they might ask you, what are you going to do? What workout are you going to do? Whatever. And you will always get signups out of these 10 people, always. And it's always the people that you kind of least expect. But you want to come at these people as asking a favor.
Okay.
And the favor is just to support you and to come and watch and give their feedback. Maybe they know someone who might be interested. They might be interested themselves, but you're not asking them to join as a coach. Let the presentation do that for you, and let them kind of sort themselves as because either people will watch that and they're either they want to do it or they don't. And that's fine, because you just want to expose people, right?
That makes sense. Yeah, it's just practice, really.
Yes, it's like you can't ever explain a turbo kick class. You have to get people to the turbo kick class, and they either love it or they don't love it. And that's kind of exactly how this is. You've got to get them to a presentation, let the presentation do the work for you, and either people are going to want to join, and if they do, they're not going to say no because of price anymore. Because now we're giving that low ball offer. So now if they say no, they're scared, or it's timing, it's holidays, it's whatever. But it's not going to be price. Okay. Or it's not their jam. And if it's not their jam, then maybe they'll refer you out. But at least you can go, okay, you can check these people off your list as far as they now know what I'm doing. But a lot of these people turn around later and sign up because they now understand that they're actually really building a business.
That makes sense. Okay, I can do that. That's pretty straightforward, and it feels clean, which is what I like about it.
Yeah, and so that would be your goal for this week is to try to get 10 people on a presentation. So I can either send you my recording, and you can use the recording, okay? It's on a landing page. So you can use the landing page. And then, or you can use the live webinar Thursday night would be Christine Dwyer. She's going to be presenting the Thursday night one. But you give people a deadline. So you tell them you have to watch it by this date, or the presentation's only up through this date. So, and then all they have to do is watch it and tell you what they like best about it. And that will give you enough information to take that conversation forward
or not, but no, yeah, or ask them for referrals.
Absolutely. Okay. And either way, we'll send them samples. So I can send them a sample of Shakeology and Energize, and you can tell them that you're only that you can only send it out to 10 people. And I have a script for this, and then I just say, would you be one of my 10?
Okay.
Or do you want to be one of my top 10? And most of the time, so when people are saying yes or no, they're saying yes or no to a favor. They're not saying yes or no to joining, or you know what I mean? So it's just,
yeah, because I'm not selling anything. Yeah,
exactly.
So.
It's just a totally different approach. But if you can get 10 people on a presentation, 10 people to watch something, you're going to get 2 or 3 that are going to sign up. You might get more.
Okay. But that makes sense. Something's going to happen with 10. The odds are.
Yeah, exactly. So what you need to do is make the list of 10 first, and then just send it to me just for accountability. Like, here's my top 10 people, and then I will send you the presentations. I'll send you the recording, and then the page, and then you just go to platinumpresenters.com if you want to sign up for the Thursday night one. Okay. And then the top 10 script is in the new coach portal.
Okay, so that's not the Dream Extreme Academy, but the other one.
There's a new Coach Academy inside my portal. So there's 10 videos. And then underneath the 10 videos, it says like launching your business. And there's a top 10 video and a top 10 script.
Okay.
And that's exactly what I'm
I can commit to you. Okay. I can commit to getting you the top 10 by tomorrow.
Okay, awesome. And just start with that. Like, just start with this and like getting those people to watch that, and then serving those people and helping move those conversations either to joining a Morning Meltdown 100 group with you, or referring, or like, let's just start with that. But we should get somewhere. We should get some signups from just doing this.
Okay. That makes sense to me too. So I like it, because at the end of the day, I'm going to do it, right? So that's the nice thing about it. It's not like it's not crap. It's like, you're gonna do it. We're gonna put in the work. So this is just an opportunity for you, and especially right now, it's the time of year to do it.
Yeah, and it's going to push you to do it, because now if you get 2 people that want to sign up and do MM100 with you, then you're going to be like, I need to start earlier than I thought, or whatever, like it's going to.
That's kind of what I was already thinking. Yeah.
It's going to fire you up to do it as well, And then
I agree.
You can just add those people to my challenge group until you're ready to run your own group. But in the meantime, you can just add them to mine if you want. Now, there are a lot of people out there now, which is awesome, that are creating challenge group guides for coaches. And I use one that's very affordable, and she's awesome. So in the past, we had to like create all of the content that was going in our challenge groups, and it was so much work. And now I'm literally buying it from somebody else, and she does everything from the daily post to the banner to the recipe guide to the meal plans, everything.
So it's just plug and play.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's like a pre-designed class. It's a pre-designed challenge group. So when you go in my challenge group and you see everything, I didn't create any of that.
That's pretty incredible.
The only thing that I created in there is my own lives. Like, and I think she charges like, I think it's like $39 or something, like for like a month or something.
It's not affordable. That's what you're saying, okay? Which is awesome.
It's so awesome, and it's genius. It's like, you know,
I was about to say, talk about filling a need.
filling a freaking need. There's a handful of people that are doing it, but I found one that does it really well, and now she's even getting, I don't want to say smarter, but yeah, smarter. Now she's putting together launches. So I just bought a bar blend launch from her, and it comes with literally like the emails and Instagram stories. And
wow.
right, it's like
That's incredible.
it's
Because it's kind of a no-brainer.
And you know what? These are like people who were coaches, and they probably had awesome kick-ass challenge groups. You know, they were probably good at that part of it and not the other part of it. And now they've taken it and started and built their own business this way. And the prices are affordable for coaches, and then they're selling a mass amount of them. So that's how they're making money, you know?
I mean, I love it. It kind of reminds me of an MIA type of like strategy, but it gives us time to focus on what's important, which is, you know, money making. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I shared it with you, because it's overwhelming for people to think like that they have to run all these groups and constantly bring people in and take care of them. So when you get in there and you kind of like start to look around, there is all of that was something that I purchased, which is awesome.
Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna look at that today, because I'm honestly, it's like my brain is so drained during the week that I'm like, just this weekend I'm just sitting at home, so it'll be a good opportunity to look at stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to send you the Morning Meltdown 100 landing page, and anything else that I'm forgetting right now, I will send to you. But write down your goals, make your top 10 list, send that to me when you get that done, and focus on inviting your 10, and let me know how that goes in the process, and any questions that you have. And then as you get people to watch it and they say to you, you know, like, you know, once we get to that point, then I'll help you with any questions you have as far as like getting people enrolled or, you know, whatnot. But it's pretty simple. If you have anyone that is interested in coaching and has like more questions, I can always do a 3-way call through Zoom with you. So I don't really do that for customers, but if you have someone that's interested in working the business with you, but they just have reservations or questions, you can always leverage that. But let's just start with this, and then we can touch base in like a week once you've gone through that process, and then we can go, you know, like to the next phase. But for right now, just go through your new coach manual, go through that, watch those 10 videos, make your list, send that.
Sounds like a great plan. I'm ready. And it's so funny because I don't know if I told you, but the reason I ended up in Unique was kind of because of you, incidentally. But it was when we went to that training in Chicago, which I can't remember that time training. And, you know, it's underneath another diamond. But I was kind of disillusioned when I found out how the process works, because, you know, I was one of the first coaches. I joined before you did, but I didn't know how it worked. They didn't share it. And so I had been calling my coach trying to like figure out stuff, and she wasn't forthcoming. And then I went to it wasn't Vegas. It was one of the other summits, the one before that. And one of the other coaches was like, she's got all these people in her downline, and she showed me how to look up stuff. And I was like, what? And so I was going to switch teams 5 years ago, but then I was like, I'm going to join with my friend under Unique for 6 months and play around. But then I was making money there. So then I was like, eh. But now it's like, I love my company. I love makeup and stuff like that, but I'm just not, that's not like a passion. So it's hard for me to like, do that as like, when it's not like, naturally instinctive, more like this is, which it's crazy that they're shutting down Beachbody Live, but that's had my heart for a decade. So
by the way, I saw a video, like an Instagram post that Sullins did where she was like making an announcement, and then I happened to see your comment underneath it, but I couldn't find the video. But what was that video that she did where she was like
that was when she announced it, that Beachbody Live was closing down, which I think she must have done it before everyone really knew, because it took like 2 days for it to start popping up on my feed. But I didn't know. I came in after she said it, and nobody was commenting about it. So, but I could just tell she's talking about Turbo, so I just put another Camp Turbo. But then I stepped out for a second, stepped back, and I still couldn't figure out what was going on after her talking and listening. So then I asked again, and I was like, can somebody tell me what's going on? And that's when she was like, Beachbody's done. Or Beachbody Live is done.
But did you see she did do a post on Instagram about Camp Turbo and was like,
no, I missed that.
Oh, go look. There's a post, not a video, on her feed. And it was, I can't remember the picture, but she talked about like how it was like a cheer camp, and she talked about it, and then she said that. She said, if I did this one more time, would you? And it was just kind of like I was like, now, why would you say that, Shalene? Now, why would you say that and even open that can of worms?
It's because I did put it, because she screenshotted when I said one more Camp Turbo. She did screenshot that, so I haven't seen that. I need to go back and look for that now, because I did think it was funny that was the screenshot she used. It in my head, I was like, that's interesting that she used that.
Ninah!
Girl, I would be
if she grows one more Camp Turbo, we're gonna fill one plane. That's what I told her. I commented, I said, oh, don't even start. You're gonna do one more camp? I'm gonna bring a plane. One plane myself.
No, because have to. Like, that's why I was just like, one more.
What did she screenshot? What did she screenshot your comment for?
She overlaid something on top of it, but I don't even remember, because I didn't even care. I was just like, that's interesting that she put that there, because that means she saw it and that she decided to put it out there. Yes, that's literally what I thought.
Yes, okay, that was what I saw then, where she was like, okay, go check out that's the picture I saw, and I saw your comment, and then I tried to find a video that matched, and I couldn't find it. But
it was on one of her lives, which probably was gone.
I wonder if she.
No, I did think that, because I was like, that's deliberate. But I was at work, so I just was like, that's why I don't even remember. I was like, what? And then I had to go, and I already forgot about it until now.
I don't know. No, you know what? When I need to like stop recording right now.